Hey everybody, I am back with another video. So, this video is about Juneeth and why I feel it's not a holiday that gives black people as a whole, as well as the black community, black culture, specifically those that the holiday itself is supposed to represent. It's those that were whose grandparents from the 1800s were freed from slavery and introduced them to Jim Crow slavery. And now it's the Jim Crow slavery that ended around the civil rights time when Martin King became a Howard Martin King, when they ended all that rights and stuff. And black people were supposed to get legislation written that was to benefit the black community, to help the black community to rebuild itself, to overcome slavery and Jim Crow laws. Therefore, that was the silent generation. Now, the silent generation is about supposed to be because this is me. I came in 1960. So, even though I don't remember anything about Martin Luther King because I lived in the South and I didn't even know any of that was going on. I learned about it in school, so in high school. So there was not even one thing about Martin Luther King and all of that that went down. Went down. Now, out of all of that comes forth these benefits that's supposed to help help the children of the silent generation that went through this when slavery ended. And this may go around it didn't end on June 2. It was May of another year. But anyway, you can go look at, I don't know the lady's name. She was interviewing him. But anyway, from that time when the slaves were supposed to be free, and got something to do with Texas, black people not accepting the fact that they're free and choose to continue to work under the whip, which makes absolutely no sense to me. If you tell me I'm free, I'm like, you can sit there and be asking people to beat you and keep you working, and I'm gonna be sitting there looking at you like you're stupid, because I ain't doing it. That's why I was born during that time. Because I was born during that time, I don't remember. But anyway, the come there to Jim Crow, and they come out of Jim Crow, were into the Martin Luther King and civil rights age. And then in the 90s, when Clinton came into office, then what happened? We got Clinton signing Martin Luther King holiday. I remember that because I was working at the time. In 92, I had my son. He was like 6 months in 92. Martin Luther King became holiday. I was 30 years old. Got married that year and everything. Got sick, didn't know what it was. It was the flu. Never had the flu. Never been sick before that. And never had the flu or sick after that except for MS and glaucoma and cataract and all of the other stuff going on. But anyway, with all of that, I called in to something. I just had a knowing that if I call in sick, people think I want to celebrate Martin Luther King holiday. I want to get that day off because I just sensed that what it was about because they said, because we already know federal holidays, you get those days off, you don't work, you get paid time and a half and double time and all kinds of stuff. Now, I just sensed it. So I called and told them I was sick. And I figured I'm going to come in anyway, but I already sensed it. So I went in. Sure enough, he saw that I was sick, and he told me I could go home. And he just said, I see that you were sick, but I thought you was calling me because you wanted to get that holiday off. And the way you said that you wanted to get that holiday off, I just sent the energy from that. I didn't say anything, so I went home. Me saying that is to say this. These holidays that are given to black people to to give them something that gives them nothing while Asians get a hate bill written by the president, get it written by the president to protect them from black people who are not killing them, who are not beating them up, who are not gunning them on their stores, not doing none of that. Because black people is their customer base. That's what black people shop at. So why would we do that? But anyway, since this COVID thing, black people are not spending much money because, the COVID thing, and then a lot of them weren't because of how they were beating, shooting, literally beating up young black women, beating them up over nothing, stealing this other woman's wallet and stealing women's wallet and just walking around just accusing them, treating them like dirt. Your targeted customers, why would you do that? Make no sense to me. So now they don't have, now that customer, see that customer base is leaving. So now they get money. That black people don't get no money. You get the money now because it's family. They wouldn't get no money. They didn't get a bill to stop people from murdering them in the street, whether it's through the justice system or just through regular people like Karens and other stuff going on, getting people gunned down and murdered, whatever. With all of that going on, black community is not a protected group of people. But the Asians come after COVID when they lost their economy, which is they need a way to get money. So we're gonna take the black struggle, make it gaslight them, make it our own, and then say they are the one attacking us. The gaslighting crowd. The baby boomers are still here. We remember everything from the 60s up to now. So we remember all this, we still here. Then you got the millennials in the middle. Based on what they're learning from us, based on what they're going through in their struggles. Now we got the Generation X coming up, the 20 and below. They're coming up, smartest generation ever because now the baby boomers are still here. Some of the solid generations still here. But the baby boomers are here. And we're teaching our millennial children. And our millennial children at this point is now listening. So now they see. So they're more receptive to what we were saying. And now that the millennial children are trying to get things done. And I'm skipping the Gen Xers because the Gen Xers kind of blends in with the baby boomers. And the Gen Xers is a whole other set of group of people with some issues that they got to deal with because the Gen Xers ain't never listened to the baby boomer or sorry generation. But, and I have a Gen X cousin, so he don't listen to nobody. So then he got this way of thinking that I don't understand how you even think that way. It makes absolutely no sense to me because I'm a baby boomer and I understand Gen Xers because we kind of blend in together. And then you got the millennials. Then you got the Gen Z. So, and I talk to my daughter, I always talk to my millennial children to see where the millennials are at. And the millennials see it as BS. We see it as BS because we didn't benefit from Martin Luther King holiday. It only absolutely benefits nobody but whiteness. Black, those that have been what we call, for lack of a better word, relegated to blackness doesn't benefit at all. Why that happens? Anybody can come up with their own perspective from their own background and experience. But from my background experience. I'm saying what it is, but that's for another video. But black generation, black community is not just a benefit, only whiteness benefits from it. The white community, those that have been honorary white, as these your Asians have now been, has the green light to treat black people the way they've always been treated by whiteness, but with twist. We gonna turn you into them and punish them for doing to you what you and the rest of us is actually doing to them. It's not so confusing. If anybody is confused, they need to wake up to these downloads, these light and peace codes that is coming down, that is being brought into the earth to open up your mind. You need to wake up to that. So, Juneteenth is not a holiday I celebrate because it won't benefit me. And I was mentioning to my husband, people say, height and benefit. He still works, so how do you not understand height and benefit? So I asked him a question. Now, I said, do you get paid for Martin Luther? Do you have to work on Martin Luther King's holiday? He's like, yeah. I said, do you get that day off? He's like, no. He said, he get it all, but we got to use the vacation time. Now, he got 4 months of vacation time. To pick off a Martin Luther holiday, he got to use one of his vacation time. So I looked at him, I said, so you don't actually get Martin Luther King day off? And they thought about it. No. I said, you don't get paid for it. Once you get paid for it, and I think my daughter looked it up, and I was mentioning it to her. Okay, only government workers get paid for Martin Luther King holiday. So how does it benefit black community? As a whole, as a group, as a culture? Not at all. Because these companies are not letting them off, never have this Martin Luther King holiday, let them off for the holiday. Not pay them time and a half and all that other good stuff for a federal holiday. Now you get paid for the other federal holidays like I guess President's Day, like Christmas, New Year's, or the different holidays, 4th of July, Memorial Day, all of those days you will get off overtime for that. But those are white, those are holidays from whiteness. They're not holidays based on any based on benefiting black, those relegated to blackness. So how would you like my daughter said, she said, yeah, I get that day off. You know what, she got her own business, she's going to school and she got some home. And that's the thing they're doing her classes now and sending on TV and all that, and I'm out here doing my videos. So that's one thing. My other daughter took her husband for Father's Day to Las Vegas, Nevada. My oldest daughter took her husband to Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where it is right now. For Father's Day. My son is 28, 29. I think he's 29 years old today. Juneteenth. So he tried to have his birthday last night on a party bus and all of that. It didn't turn out like he wanted. Because you know, they always got people that want to come and mess it up and then they're going to go to jail. I told my kids, you should take intuition. If something ain't right, everybody on the bus had intuition because everybody just flat because about one person that being weird. And everybody just not going, everybody just left the bus on my son, ended up getting the bus. He didn't have the party, the birthday party he wanted, but he said they had some. And just him and my daughter and a friend and another friend that stayed drunk. So now everybody got to keep an eye on him because he come drunk, showing his brother walking the road trying to find a bunch of females or whatever drunk. And the girl kept telling me, well, you bring him home, make sure he come home. While she was there, got drunk, got drank with her friend, and then left her home girl to leave her boyfriend there. I'm gonna tell my son to make sure he get home. Girl, it's his birthday. So he don't have no real friends. He don't have no real friends, never did. So why would you do that for his birthday? Anyway, he choose Father's Day is tomorrow. So he said, Father said he gonna wake up to Father's Day with his daughter. My granddaughter's in the for her. Like I said, stay out of trouble because this is the time when you get home and you see weirdness and leave it. And that's what they did. But they went out to I guess to pick a club where the bouncers were like, okay, we can each other act right, but they kind of set us down anyway. So he made sure they drank and had fun and didn't get in a whole lot of trouble. Well, you got somebody acting crazy. The bouncer's ready to bounce. So my son said this is his birthday night. He mad with the friend because he said because he ruined his birthday. He said, it's still your birthday. Dude, it's not the same. You don't ruin it. But now everybody got to go pulling you out the middle of the road, getting hit by cars and fighting females. How can you have a dog a birthday if you doing that? You don't have no real thing. And I'm here to point that out. In the sense I get, know who his friends are. Because he's on his ready because he got his own business. He's, my daughter had to wake him up so he can get out here and make these grills for these people. He got like 3 grills he got to get done for people for Father's Day tomorrow. So my daughter called me. My daughter made sure he got home. She went, made sure he got home, made sure nobody did nothing stupid, but he tried to set him up. And my daughter, fucking the bus driver out, and I'm like, because you went to bus, you driving the bus, but you leaving up the drunk people to take care of each other. Totally irresponsible bus driver. I said, totally irresponsible. Like I said, I told my daughter, look out for him. I said, because, this and this and that, make sure you do it. She made sure she can do it. She tired, trying to get her schoolwork done, dealing with her kids. But she made sure her brother was good. She's 30. She's 30. She's 29. And my other daughter's 31. It's kind of, my daughter is going to be, her birthday is next month. But she's going to be 31 next month. She just turned 29 today. She's going to be 31 next month. And my other daughter is 31. And she will be 32. Not her birthday. Her birthday is January, but she already 32. And then my oldest son is 35. So he'll be 36 in April. Well, he turned 36 in April. Or 35 in April, whatever. But anyway, this Juneteenth doesn't support the black community, don't help the black community, don't do nothing for the black community. These holidays given to black people is for white people. Those with honorary white privilege, such as all the immigrants and the black immigrants that came over here and got all the benefits that were written into law for the black community that came out of slavery, is what the Juneteenth is all about, that came out of Jim Crow, which is where my parents came from, through Jim Crow. I'm a baby boomer, silent generation came out of Jim Crow. And I don't know what would you call this area we're in. I'm not absolutely sure what it is right now, but I know it's what happened to a lot of the Gen X. It got to do with I guess it's three strikes and you outlaw, you public drunk, you get in an argument, you walking down the street minding your own innocent business, you go to jail, or 3 strikes you out, you in jail for 35 years. So that's the kind of situation that this generation is in. So he doing all this. Like I say, let's say, if I get that day off, yeah, I'm ready to get in the day off. But she said, but I'd rather work that day and get paid. Because let's say if you take off Juneteenth and you don't get paid, just take Juneteenth off, don't get paid for. Federal holidays don't mean nothing to the black man because it don't benefit them in no way. No way. They don't get it off. And if they do get it off, they're threatened to be fired. I wasn't threatened to be fired, but I sent. I would be some kind of trouble had I not gone into work sick that day and made him send me home. Once he get paid, and my daughter looked it up, and she looked like, okay, she didn't know that. I don't know all the details for things, but I just know stuff. And if I say, well, look it up, I say, because I experienced them not getting paid and not allowed to get off. So I don't need to read a little law to do that. What is kids like? Banging in my room. He was trying to get my video. But anyway, that's why it doesn't benefit the black community as a group. So why are we making people about it? No, right now. Some people are making videos about it, saying it for what it is. No, stop. Nothing is not going wrong. We're gonna have some problems. But that's about it for this video. That's mostly all I wanted to say. That is Martin Luther King holiday never benefit the black community. Coming out of slavery was supposed to be all about coming out of Jim Crow. And Juneteenth going all the way back to slavery, June 1886 or whatever that year was, which according to Joe Brown is whack. And he explained why. I said, okay, but I gotta get information. But Joe Brown is a walking library, popping dates, time, off his head, like you go in that library, open up a book and read it. That's just Joe Brown. But anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm still trying to hit that 1,000 so I can get monetized. And I will see you next time. Bye.